It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the latest chapter of a historic rivalry. It's the Hawks and the 49ers, coming up next.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, ready for this battle in the NFC West, a division of haves and have-nots of late, division that's produced the NFC representative to the Super Bowl for 4, Greg, of the last 6 years.
Yeah, it's very top-heavy, and it's really interesting to see kind of how that baton has been passed. San Francisco and LA, they've really been the belle of the ball over the most recent years. But it wasn't very long ago that the best team in football arguably was the Seattle Seahawks. And then you look what's going on down in Arizona. They probably surprised some people last year. They feel like they have their long-term stability at the quarterback position with that new staff. So I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through this year, we look at the NFC West and say, this is one of the better divisions in football.
Here is Bell on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here come the 49ers, and they are led by Brock Purdy. You know the story, taken last in the 2022 draft. The last 2 seasons, he has led the Niners deep in the playoffs, and it's his 3rd season, Greg, as the QB for San Francisco.
I think when you break down this game, Mike, I think it's really quite simple. I think it really comes down to the age-old, hey, be balanced on offense. Can their passing attack and rushing attack complement each other? Because what that does is it makes the defense defend the entire field. And then the #1 goal of every team every week in the NFL, no self-inflicted negatives. That's tackles for loss, sacks, and then, of course, the most important one, don't turn the ball over.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
You just can't say enough about Geno and his turnaround over the last couple years, Mike. I mean, many thought he was destined to just be a career backup and just play out the rest of his career. And when things didn't play out at first, instead of just listening to those doubters, he just kept working on his craft. And next thing you know, he gets an opportunity with a new team, makes the most of it, and he's now solidified himself as a bona fide franchise quarterback in this league.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield.
I love these crossing routes, Mike. Not only do they put so much stress into the deep layers of the defense, but they really allow the wide receivers to run with the ball after the catch. We see so much of that trending in the NFL where you want to get your receivers the ball in space, on the move. You just saw a great example why, and it led to a huge chunk play.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down which will have an effect.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? From the shotgun, Smith. He'll try to run for it. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
And here's a great example of why the pass rush on 3rd down, that it's critical it gets home. In this case, they're not able to get to the quarterback. He has extra time to not only escape the pocket, but to turn into a runner and pick up the 1st down.
Shotgun run now with Walker. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. This is caught at the 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal. Working out of the gun, Smith. That is caught by the tight end. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Seahawks.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The 49ers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
The NFL's leading rusher a season ago, Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
A first down throw for Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a...
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
The Seahawks offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Smith, quick one to Metcalf. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The tight end Fant in motion. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, Smith. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Mike, at this point, am I allowed to call timeout? Because I would love to talk to both of these offenses. Listen, guys, ball security. Protecting the ball is the #1 rule in football. You got one side losing it on a fumble, the other side gives it right back with a pick. I mean, come on, guys. As an offensive guy, I want to see big plays. I want to see long drives, touchdowns, not a game of hot potato bouncing the ball back and forth.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Out Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And that ball incomplete over the middle. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll motion over Samuel. Third and short. Here's Purdy. He finds his big receiver. That's Jennings. Call it a gain of 13. First down, 49ers. Throwing again is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Back to the air is Purdy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. So after 1, it's the Seahawks with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Purdy works out of the pistol. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Purdy. Ayuk makes the catch right side.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the 1st down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down. If he doesn't pick up the extra yards after the catch, they've got a 4th down play call they feel great about, and we're going to see what it looks like.
4th down, it's Purdy. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down, but this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. They go play action with Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser on a line accurately downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense, just turned out to be a better throw.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Play action now. It's Geno. Outright, Smith and Jigba has it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Geno. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's Geno. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Second and goal. They'll run with Walker. And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. He'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. Here, the ball is thrown short. The idea is get the ball in the hands of your playmaker and let him pick up the rest with his feet. But you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
So Myers back out there. Had the field goal a moment ago. Now set to kick this one away. Samuel going to see what he can do. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. And nothing doing from the offense just yet. Down 10-0 as they come up with 1st and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Open man is Jennings. Here comes 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. The connection made to Ayuk. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll complete this one. That's Deebo Samuel. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
So Kittle comes in motion. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
What they teach these backs is when you catch a check down, immediately try to get vertical. Try to put a hole in the defense coming to rally tackle. So give credit to the defense here. They strung this out and made him go sideways, and they forced him to go so far sideways, he went out of bounds.
That's taken in by Jennings. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Moody's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's now 10-3. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He sets a kickoff. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. To Lockett working across the field. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go play action. It's Smith. In trouble, and down he goes. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Got a man, it's Lockett. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is pretty high-level quarterback play right here. He knew before the snap, all he had to do was manipulate one defender with his eyes, and once he bit, ball comes out on the money. Big pickup.
On first down is Smith. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Off the play fake. Smith. He'll get this complete to Walker. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment. But for now, welcome one and all to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. These two teams leaving the tunnel, and we'll head out with them. It's time to send it back over to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he'll take this up to the 30. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big gain, and he picks up the 1st down.
Smith to throw on 1st down. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. On the handoff, this is Walker. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Working out of the gun, Smith. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Really nice job here in the second half for this defense to come out and make a play. That last sack's going to go a long way to getting off the field, getting the offense the ball back, and see if they can chip away.
So on 4th down, on comes Michael Dixon to punt. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one intercepted. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick six, a touchdown for the defense. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick six here and just further their presser performance all around for this defense.
Now the point after try from Myers. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Here is Bell on the return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Brock Purdy and the NFC champs back out to begin this next drive. And he has had all sorts of trouble in this one. Your quarterback has to take care of the ball, and he has not. Turning it over in the air, turning it over as a fumbler. You just cannot win football games in this league when the quarterback's giving the defense the ball, and that's what he's done in this one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Purdy on 1st down. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Here's McCaffrey. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Reek Woolen brings him down. Third and a yard. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. McCaffrey, first down and more. 15 yards the pickup. Good for a first down.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. 21 is the line to gain as we hit third down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's in. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. It's up and good. And the 49ers are able to cut the deficit to 10. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Laviska Shenault. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Smith. Metcalf, left side, he's got it. Play action now. It's Geno. He'll check this down to the running back. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
From the gun, it's Geno. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
From the pistol, here's Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. Smith and Jigba left side, he's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game. and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
The tight end Fant in motion. On play action, Smith. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
On second down, it's Gino. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's going to be taken down. Now it is first and goal. From the shotgun, Smith. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
Throwing on second down, Smith. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. The teamwork was just ideal there. Greg, we don't see practice all week, but we see it pay off in the game.
And when you have a wide receiver, Mike, that can operate near the sideline, it just increases the amount of space that quarterback has to work with. He knows that he can put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are going to extend their lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Samuel, going to see what he can do. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. First and 10. Out of the gun, it's Purdy. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for first and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one?
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the fourth quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air is Purdy. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Purdy works out of the pistol. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. They'll throw again with Purdy. Off he goes.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Here's 2nd and 9. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. He is in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Moody now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers are able to cut the deficit to 10. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, it's Chenault. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They go play action with Smith. That's the big tight end, Pharaoh Brown. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll go play action. It's Smith. That's complete to lock it outright. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is caught. He finds Walker. And he'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the bootleg, it's Smith. He finds the veteran Lockett. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Straight ahead, it's Walker. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. We'll try and run it with Walker. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This will be from 47 yards. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Seahawks will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. So Myers back out there, had the field goal a moment ago, now set to kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Niners offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Purdy now on 2nd down. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Well, they say football is a game of inches, and plays like this explain why. You pick up a little bit more, it's a fresh set of downs. Now on 4th and short, this coach has a decision to make.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Purdy. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have a Niners, and he's going to have the Jets.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
He'll tuck it and take off.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
Here's a 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's going to somehow manage to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. It'll be 3rd down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Now he takes off.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up. They'll drop to throw. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Caught. This is Ayuk. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. Again in the air for Purdy. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
On is Moody to add the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers are back within 6. A 1-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. He's to midfield.
Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change. Team offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
There's DK Metcalf, he and the Seahawks offense set for their next drive. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Smith to Smith and Jigba. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Here's a handoff to Walker. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Here is 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Again, it's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. A bit of a surprise, this one on paper. You figure this would have been a difficult assignment, trying to win away from home against a team of this caliber. No problems, though. They find a way to get it done. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.